Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by. So, this is how I use my unwanted 12 by 12 for doodling. I painted this with acrylic paint. I used pastel colors. I love pastel colors. They're nice and bright. And these are the flowers I'm going to be doodling. I'm going to make them large so that you all can see how I draw them or doodle them. Now, I love dots. I think they just solve any problem. I'm going to be using my black Posco. I always use it for the outline. The first one I think I'm going to start with, you can do it two different ways. Now, of course, I'm not going to be doing much coloring in, just maybe some stripes and dots, because there's already plenty of color. Oh, where's the second one? I'm looking for the second one. No, this is the same style. Where's my other one? Oh, you can do them this way. So this is what I'm going to be doing starting off. I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to put it over here so you guys can see it. So all you have to do is make loops. You can make 4 or 5, it's up to you. And then to bring them all together, I have to move the paper. I hope you guys can see me draw. So to bring them together, you just move in the lines a little bit more. And then you're going to be making, like, I'm going to go a little bit further down. Excuse me. Like a V shape. Like this. And you're going to color that in. And that's how you're going to create your stem. Now it doesn't have to be even, this part right here. And that's how you're going to create your stem. How thick you want it is up to you. This Posco, I just bought it 2 weeks ago. It's like it either works or it doesn't. Now probably when I fussy cut this, which is my least favorite thing to do, this is horrible. I also have a white one. I bought them on sale at Chocolate. I think I'm pronouncing it right. This is the only one I really have. But that's your stem. And now I'm going to color. I love using metallic. What I'm going to do, you can add another one, which I'm going to do, and connect it to this. Add one over here. Just connect it. Looks a bit fuller that way. So now I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to draw around the black line. If you go over the black line, just go back and redo it. And what you want to do is just make lines, short lines, long lines. They don't have to be the same. Oh, that's actually not how I wanted to do it. Yep, that is not how I wanted to do it. So I'm going to color this in. I'm going to show you guys what I meant to do. Didn't plan on coloring them in. That's why I painted the paper. Or the cardstock, I should say. All right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna finish the rest later. Now I'm gonna take my gold marker, which I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna do some dots around it. I need to get some new markers. They're starting to dry out. I bought them a long time ago. I bought this one in 2019. That's why I'm not doing the whole flower. It would take me too long. I don't want to bore you guys. There we go. Maybe I do it when I have some time left. Now I'm going to make the same one, but I'm going to make it in this style. So you're just going to, let me go over here. This is really annoying me. How many petals you want to add is up to you. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to create a V, color it in, and just make your stem. Alright, let me use a different color. I think this purple works really well. So all I'm going to do now is go around on the top. That's all I'm going to do. And then I'm going to, this is thick. I'm going to just make some lines. Some are longer than others. And this is just too thick, so let me see how this one works. Just around. And some long lines, short lines. Oh, this metallic, this purple looks different. I think I like this one better, but it's drying out. Can fix that one. There we go. And that's all you gotta do. And now I'm gonna add, I don't wanna use gold again. I don't wanna use green. Maybe blue. Should I use blue? How about silver? And once again, what I'm gonna do first, before I do the dots, I'm gonna take a thin black marker and create just these short lines. Once again, they don't have to be the same length, some shorter, some longer. And oh, you can't even see that. I should have known. Oh, wow, that's really light. I'm gonna use the pink. Now, I love to doodle, but unfortunately, the only thing I'm really good at are flowers and mushrooms. I cannot draw butterflies. I have tried and tried so many different ways. Watched videos, but nope. And faces, I can't draw in bodies or animals, which I wish I could. Next time I'm gonna make a bunch of mushrooms. And that is it. So here are the first two flowers. Now, which are these? Now I'm gonna do this one. That one always turns out differently for me. I don't know why. So I'm gonna do a circle, And here I'm just gonna add 4 leaves. I don't know what it is, but when I do my leaves, I go from one size. I can start off large and then they get smaller and smaller. I don't know why. But this one actually turned out well. And here I'm gonna put my stem, which I'm gonna make thicker, of course. I'm not gonna have it this thick. I'm gonna cut some. All right, now what I'm gonna do is make this a bit thicker. Now this Posco is acrylic, so it does take a little bit to dry. So I'm gonna work here and I'm just gonna outline it. I'm pretty much gonna do the same thing that I'm doing with the one I showed you guys. I don't use watercolors much for doodling. The thing is that since I don't like to fussy cut much and I prefer my watercolor paper to be at least 140 pounds, it's kind of hard to fussy cut them. And then when I want to put them in a book, they're just so thick. I'm going to go around here. I'm going slow because I want the lines to be even, straight. I know it's doodling, anything goes, but certain things I don't know. I'm like a perfectionist about. I made it too thick. Alright, no problem. No biggie. Now I'm going to use my white Posco, if I can find it. Once again, just some dots. I do love this one. The white is so nice and bright and wet, not like the black one. Now, with the one I showed you guys, I also did that part with the white Posco, but I think I'm not going to do it here. I like the way it looks. I don't use book pages much or any type of thin paper because I don't like, it's just too flimsy, and if I do use it, most of the time I will glue it onto another paper, one that's a bit thicker. Alright, I'm gonna have to go around here. Now it's working. Off and on. Alright, now I'm going to move on to the next one. Which will be this one. This one is fun, and that's how I cut it. I just stop right here. Oh, I didn't put any leaves on any of them. Well, here I wouldn't put leaves on them anyway. This one I will, but I'm gonna cut this most definitely smaller. Did I put leaves on this one? Yeah. Alright, the next one, which should I say? This one right here. That one's easy. I could probably fit it in here. Oh, I do not like that sound. It gives me goosebumps. And then I'm gonna stop and go down a bit curvy. Voila. Ugh. All right. And that's for this one. What can I do here? I don't want to use, I'm gonna use a blue this time. Normally not a color I would use for a flower. I don't know why, because it's pretty. And I don't want to make lines, so I'm just gonna make dots. I think white would have maybe been better since it pops out. And then I stop. Yeah, most definitely white. And here I'm gonna go again with the black. Now the only problem is I can't do blue dots. Maybe I do green ones. I don't know how well you can see that. I was gonna do some on the inside too, but I don't think I will. Alright, moving on to the next, which I did this one. Let's try this one. Yeah, I may have to change this to white. I don't like it. I think I like this one better because it's, I don't know, the color, it's more bright and yeah. Okay, let's do this one. Now, where's my marker? These I definitely have a hard time. As I said, sometimes I go from large to small. Let me do here. And just, are they crooked? Not the way I want them to look. Yeah, here we go. I'm going small. So I'm gonna try. Yeah, I don't like the way the petals look either. This is how I wanted them to look. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna redo this one. I don't like it. Let's see, pay attention. Okay. I'm in the camera. I'm trying to stay with the same size. Okay. Did I give you a stem? Yeah. Sometimes I draw the stem on not a different piece of paper, but next to it, because I don't know if I want to use it with a stem or not. So I do like the colors in here. So I'm not gonna completely, I think I'm gonna do the same thing as I did up here. I just don't want a marker. I'm gonna use one of my basic, these are just basic markers. So I'm gonna do that. I think you guys be able to probably see it better too then. It's that symbol. I love this color. It goes well with the rest. Now I like these two together. Here it's a little bit too hot pink for me. I guess because of the yellow. Oh, I love this. Love it. Now, I want to do something else. I'm going to take my thin marker and just, I'm running out of everything, make some lines, short, long, like I did with the other ones. And that's pretty much it for this one. I don't think I'm going to do anything in the middle. Now, I do want to finish this. I do wish I wouldn't have colored the whole, but that's okay. Alright. So everyone, let me know what you think of my flowers. These are rather large. I try to make them in small, medium, and large. Because I never know what I'm going to use them for. Right now I'm trying to fill my book that I made. I call it Anything Goes book. I put anything in there as far as mixed media. Okay, just some dots. I like the gold. Alright everyone, these are the ones. Let me know in the comment below if you have ever made any of these, or if you're going to try, and which one your favorite one is. I think they're all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We made 5 flowers. This one I'm gonna change. I'm gonna tell you guys it will look so much better with the wide. Alright, I did fussy cut them real quick. I wanted all of you to see what they look like, because I think they look so much better once they're fussy cut than on the paper. Thanks for stopping by everyone. Once again, let me know which one your favorite is, and if you're gonna give it a try, or if you've done them before. Until next time, bye bye.